Hey everyone, welcome to Storytime in Seacliff. All right, Oberon, I don't think you gave me a clue. The story today is going to be Mike Mulligan and the steam shovel. Okay, let's find out. Mike Mulligan had a steam shovel, and it was a beautiful red steam shovel, and he named it Mary Ann. Oh, he was so proud of Mary Ann. He always said that he could dig as much in a day as 100 men could dig in a week, but he was never sure. He was never quite sure. Well, Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann had been digging together for years and years. Mike Mulligan took such good care of Mary Ann, she never grew old. It was Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann and some others who dug the great canals that the big boats could go through. It was Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann who cut through the high mountains so that the trains could go through. It was Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann and some others who lowered the hills and straightened the curves. It made the long highways for the automobile. It was Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann and some others who smoothed out the ground and filled in the holes to make landing fields for the airplanes. Well, they dug and they dug and they dug, Mary Ann and Mike Mulligan. Sometimes they'd dig faster, sometimes a little slower, sometimes whatever they did, people would stop and watch. Along came some new gasoline shovels and some new electric shovels and some new diesel shovels. And they were taking away all the jobs from the steam shovels. Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann were very sad. It said there, no steam shovels wanted. All the other steam shovels were being sold for junk or left out in the rain to rust and fall apart. Not Mary Ann. Mike Mulligan would never let that happen. He'd taken such good care of her, but he wasn't sure what he was going to do. There was no work for them. No one wanted Mike Mulligan or Mary Ann anymore. Well, one day, Mike Mulligan read in a newspaper that the town of Popperville was going to build a new town hall. Maybe we'll get the job digging the cellar, he said. Off they went. Well, they left the canals and the railroads and the highways and the airports because no one wanted a steam shovel anymore. And they made their way slowly to the little town of Popperville. When they got there, they found that all of the people, the mayor, the storekeepers, the children, the parents were all waiting. And Mike Mulligan said, I heard you want to build a new town hall. We're here to dig the cellar. Oh, wow. Dig a cellar? How long will it take? 1 day. No, it would take 100 men to dig it 1 day. No, Mary Ann and I, we can dig that cellar in 1 day. Well, if you don't do it, the mayor said, we won't pay you. Oh no! What do you think? Should they take the job? Will they be able to do it in 1 day? Well, they took the job and they started early. The next morning, when the sun was just coming up, a little boy came along and he said, are you going to finish by sundown? Sure, said Mike. You want to stay and watch us? We always work faster and better when we have an audience. Then Mrs. McGillicuddy, and Henry B. Swap and the town mayor, they all came to see what was going on. And Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann, they dug a little bit faster. And then the little boy had a great idea. He ran off and he told the postman who was delivering mail, come on, come see. Everybody, the farmer and his family, the doctor on his way to work, the teacher on her way to school, everyone came by to see Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann. Clang, clang, clang. The fire department came and all of the firefighters came to watch. Everyone in Poplarville was watching. Well, they finished the second corner very neatly. It looks like they're going to be doing it. Wow, wow, wow. The sun is right there up the top. They have about halfway to go. Now there was a little girl came along. She was on her way to school. She stopped and watched too. Wow, they were going faster and faster and faster. They finished the third corner. One more to go, one more to go. Never had Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann had so many people watching. They dug so fast and so well. And the sun never seemed to go down so fast. Hurry, hurry, Mike Mulligan, hurry. They all shouted, hurry. Oh no, listen, listen, oh no. Will they make it? Suddenly it was very quiet and the dirt settled down and the smoke and the steam cleared away and the cellar was finished. Oh no, before the sun had set. Everyone was cheering. And then all of a sudden, the little boy who had been watching shouted, how are they going to get out? Oh no, that's right. They've dug the cellar all around them, but there's no way for them to get out. Oh no, we dug so fast and so well. We've quite forgotten how to get out. Nothing like this had ever happened before. Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann didn't know what to do. Oh, everyone in Poplarville stood around and they talked and they talked and they argued what was going to happen. Would Mike Mulligan get paid? But it wouldn't matter. He and Mary Ann couldn't get out of the cellar. All of a sudden, the little boy, who'd been very quiet, had another great idea. Couldn't we leave Mary Ann in the cellar and build the new town hall around her? She could be the furnace for the new town hall. Mike Mulligan would be the janitor. Oh, it would be great. They wouldn't have to pay for a new furnace, and Mike would have a great job. Why not? Everybody shouted. Everyone agreed. What a great idea. And they asked Mike Mulligan, and he had a huge smile, and he said, why not? And so it was decided, and everyone was happy. They did indeed build the new town hall right over Mike and Mary Ann. It was finished before winter, and that furnace, Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann, that furnace worked very well. Every day, the little boy goes by and he sees Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann. And some days, people bring him maybe a nice apple pie, a snack. He is having a great, great time in his new home in Town Hall. And sure enough, Mike Mulligan tells the story of how he and Mary Ann built Town Hall. If you ever go to Poplarville, make sure you stop by Town Hall and go down to the cellar, and there you'll find Mike Mulligan and Mary Ann. Mike in his rocking chair and Mary Ann beside him, warming up all the meetings in that new town hall. That's the end of the story of Mike Mulligan. Great story, wasn't it? So let's see. Today, for the birthdays, it's going to be, I think it's going to be the birthday of Graham. Graham's birthday, all right? Vanilla, Hudson, Marlo, Molly, Alice, Joseph, Audrey, Lila, and Henry. Chocolate, it's going to be Sophia, India, Ben, Bee, Bevy, Riley, and Harris. Let me count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 for chocolate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 8 for vanilla. So, okay, Graham, are you ready? I think it's going to be a little bit more vanilla for you. I hope you like vanilla. Let's sing. Let's sing to our friend. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Graham. Happy birthday to you. All right. Oberon, do we have a clue? I think we do. Oh, all right. Interesting. What do you think that is? Can you get a picture of that, cameraman Dan? Yes. All right. See you all tomorrow. Thank you, cameraman Dan. Thank you, Oberon. And remember, I love you all very, very much.